Swole Benji here. Today I'm going to teach you how to get the Golden Scarab, which will give you a significant increase in rune drops from mobs. Alright, so let's get started real quick. We're going to be starting at the Smoldering Wall Grace, and in order to get here, let me just show you. The start of the game is right here at the first step. You'll go north, you'll go to Gate Front, get your mount. Then you can either take this road to the left and upwards, and then curve it to the right, follow this long road, cross this bridge, follow the road some more, get through this little moat area, and then you're in K-Lid, then it'll kind of curve around here. As you go south, you'll see this big lookout glass, and then there is the gray site. Pretty simple stuff, okay? Now, to get the golden rune, we're going to first get to the cave, and to do that, we're just going to go directly east, alright? So we're just going to line up our compass and go east, and we have to cross a, basically a chasm on a tree branch. So it's pretty simple, I'll show you. We're going to run past the doggos and the virgin abductor over there. And so we're looking for the tree branch. We can see there it is. Or there's a tree branch, rather. We're going to continue on, and then here is the tree branch, so we're going to go ahead and cross it. Just right across, not a big deal. If you slip off, you can double jump back on. And then we've made it to the cave. Alright, so this cave is interesting because this cave is very difficult for a lot of people. However, I know a trick to make it super easy. This is the abandoned cave. We're going to grab the grace. Now, this cave is easy to navigate if you follow my tricks, okay? So what most players experience is they jump down here, and this goop is scarlet rot. And by the time you reach dry land, you will be scarlet rotted, right? So some people recommend getting spells or things that cleanse rot. You don't need this. All you have to do is jump onto this little white, weird stone thing with craters, and then hug the left side. You'll step on a stone, and then you can do a running jump off of that, and make it to the shoreline before you get rotted, okay? So let me show you. I'm going to do a running jump. Okay, so I actually missed. So I'm not going to be able to make it, so I'm going to show you what happens when you don't make it, okay? In that case, what you should really do is just teleport back to the grace site. I'm going to go ahead and just do that now, because if you try to go through the dungeon and fight the boss Scarlet Rotted, you're just going to lose. Alright, so I'm just going to do a jump over here, jump on the stones, jump off the stones, hug the left side. There we go, much better. Continue hugging the left side. You see these little rocks right here? I'm going to jump off of those, get a little bit of more airtime, and then I'm going to hopefully trudge my way to the shoreline. There we go. We are out of the Scarlet Rot. We did not get Scarlet Rotted. We don't need any spells to cleanse it. We're completely fine. Now, from the rest of the dungeon, all we have to do is hug the right side. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't set this character up properly, so I might have to redo the boss fight. But essentially, you want a thrusting sword with fire. That's their weakness, okay? Thrusting sword with fire. But let me just show you how to get to the boss room, and we'll try to do it. The bosses are pretty easy if you're skilled or high leveled. So I'm just hugging the right side entirely. I'm going to run past everything. Continue hugging the right side as much as you can, as much as the game allows. These guys will cast poison at you. You definitely don't want to contract that. Continue to just hug the right side the entire time. That's all there is to it. You can crouch while running to get your stamina back. And then from here, when you have to run up this little ramp thing, you're just going to hug the right side, jump up this little area, zigzag around so their spells kind of fizzle out, and then you've made it to the boss room. It's that simple, alright? So these are clean rot sentinels inside. You fight one, and then another shows up very shortly after. And I would recommend thrusting swords. That's their weakness. I have a +8 Rogier's thrusting sword here you get after killing Godric. This is a character, this is just a throwaway character, so I don't have any good weapons at all. I think +8 is the highest I've got. This character is absolute garbage in terms of just how it works. Like, I was playing around with basically all the weapons, trying to figure out what's good and what's not. And so that's the best thing that I've got, but like I said, his weakness is fire and it is thrusting swords. So you definitely would want to put fire on a thrusting sword. I don't, but we're going to try it anyway. And the first thing I'm going to do is summon some helpers. Now remember, right now there's just one here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cast that, I guess. I don't know what this character's setup is. And the faster you kill this spear guy, the better, okay? Because his buddy just showed up to sickle, and it may seem like really weird to dodge. This is not a thrusting sword either. So, you know what? Let's just fight this with a long sword. Alright, let's go. We might be able to do it. If you're good, you can. You totally can. And he's gonna try to impale me now. Definitely want to avoid that. There we go. That's a grab move, by the way, from the spear guy. And I don't have any mana. That's why my attacks aren't doing much. Actually took off my sword there. Again, don't be like me. Come in more prepared. I wish he wouldn't dodge my attacks. Oh, he didn't impale me. He didn't hit it right. Okay, well, I'm dead. So let's actually prepare and do this properly instead of. And you don't need a torch. You don't need a light source. The caves are dark, but if you hug the right side, you can completely see it. It's totally fine. All right, let's do this again. This time, actually well prepared. I'm gonna set at the campfire. Go to our Ashes of War. Let's go to this thrusting sword. This is the strongest thrusting sword that this character has. I'm going to give him the Flame of Red Manes, and there we go. Now, I'm not going to apply... yeah, I'm just going to apply fire. I don't want to feel like messing with enchants, okay? That's pretty much as good as we need. This is more than enough to take down these guys. And where is it? I just skipped it. Look at all these weapons that I've been messing around with. Okay, and again, we're just going to jump on the little crater thing here. Jump off of it. Hug the left side. Step on these rocks, do a running jump towards the shoreline, and there we go, we avoided getting scarlet rot. Now, I don't need the light to navigate this, I'm going to do it for you guys, but again, it's just hugging the right side, that's all we're doing. You just always hug the right side. Once again, I know this is a repeat of what I already went over, but hey, this may take you a few tries, but it's totally worth all of the extra runes you can get from owning the Golden Scarab. Something that I think every character should get, especially to you know, min-max their farming, because that is a big part of the game, is just farming runes to either buy things or to buy levels. Alright, and here we go. I don't want to get poisoned, and we're poisoned. Well, that's not nearly as bad as being scarlet rotted, so I can deal with that. Okay, it's not a big deal. I actually have some poison cures in my inventory. I'm not going to bother to use them, because I'm that kind of guy that, you know, gets to the end of the game with 999 potions. Alright, so let's step into the mist here, summon our militiamen. We're going to actually restore mana this time, and we're going to try to rush this guy down fast. We're going to hit him with fire. Fire, look how much damage that does, because this is a +8 sword. We can just melt him. Okay, there we go, and let's hit him with that execute. There we go, he's down, he's already down. This is why you want to bring fire to these guys. They are weak to fire. They are semi-weak thrust. Also, if he's doing these dumb spells, just run left or right. That's all you have to do. I don't have any more mana potions, do I? Okay, nope. Alright, so hit him a few times with this, that should stagger him. We can run up and hit him with the execute. And the cool thing about these little summons is they come back to life if they aren't killed in corpse form. I am out of mana, so now we just poke them down. We do extra damage because we are fire-based. You will puke some scarlet rot at you, so be wary of that. But essentially, with your summons, you should be able to just stab them down. The cool thing is these summons also are thrusting based. Oh no, I have scarlet rot. So now the clock is against us, right? It's not super dangerous since we can just kill the boss and collect the reward at this point. There we go, we got him. Again, fire and thrusting makes this so much easier, but you can beat it without it, and that's how to get to the Golden Scarab. Also, when fighting in this arena, you kind of want to avoid this little pool of water here because this is scarlet rot water. There is a teleporter on the edge of the room if you're about to die, so you can teleport back to the Grace by using this thing, and then you can rest at the Grace so that you don't lose your runes. That's it. That's how to get the Golden Scarab. It's very simple. You can actually stack other fire buffs. I'm just going to run back in and rest at the Grace before the Scarlet Rot and the poison just kill me. Will I make it in time? Yes, but barely. Anyway, guys, I'm SoulBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Leave a like, leave a comment on other people's comments. Make sure you subscribe because I post videos here every single day on the SoulBenji channel. If you are financially independent, please support me by becoming a channel member. It's $5 a month. It's like being a Twitch subscriber, but you get access to private videos, members-only videos, member-only emotes that you can use in the chat or the comment section, so look out for those. It's some pretty funny and pretty cool stuff. Guys, come back tomorrow. New Elden Ring video. Take care.